Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your bonus cartridge for Monday, October 22nd, 2018. How's everybody doing? Oh wow, I missed everybody. How are you? Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Little bit of an update too. Duck Hunter, that game that I had brought everybody's attention to, and then stupidly asked everybody to don't go flag it. I stupidly did that. I apologize for doing that. It has been removed from Steam, so yay! Thankfully, the right side the right side wins, or whatever side wins. I don't know. The game was copyright infringement, should not have been on Steam at all. So glad to see that has been taken down. But we have an entirely different talking point about today. I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of a heads up or a little bit of an update on that. I didn't know how to throw that into the main show, so there that is. We have this article here about a new sport coming to Germany. It's esports. They're actually going to they're officially recognizing racing sim as a legitimate form of motorsport, which I think is super duper interesting. The lines are being blurred from esports to sports and from sports to esports. I really like that. This article even says that in their spare time, people who do Formula One racing and all that, what do they do in their spare time to practice? They play racing sim. So as long as the rules are consistent for a racing sim, and as long as the environment isn't so glitchy and whatever, I don't see why it couldn't be considered a real sport. You can't say it takes the exact same set of skills to drive a car that it does to race in a video game. Obviously, you don't have any of the physical factors when dealing with when you're dealing with a video game, but when you're dealing with real life, you don't have any of the digital factors like ping, frame rate, all that other stuff that you have to deal with. So there's some things that translate over, like obviously, when to pass, what speed to go, all that sort of thing. But I would imagine the physics are not the same in real life as they would be for something like Forza. Just saying, I don't think that it's true to life. I think that real life's going to be more accurate, and you got to be real life is going to be less forgiving than a video game. So I just think that this is a cool idea. I think that this is great. I really support this idea. Let's see what else do we have going through this. Because I really think that this is the potential for more people to take esports seriously, because I'm of the opinion that compared to your typical sports like basketball, baseball, hockey, football, soccer, both types of football, soccer, well, whatever. Anyway, American football, European football, there we go. I've covered my bases now. No fights in the comments. It's all fun and games. Rugby. Most of the esports aren't taken as seriously, even though millions and millions of dollars are poured into them, just like regular sports. So, and they draw crowds and sell out stadiums, just like regular sports. Actually, no, that's not like regular sports. Regular sports don't sell out stadiums. Anyway, I should get the those regular sports don't sell out stadiums. Deal with it, like those glasses that come down. No, I'm pretty sure that there are sporting events that do sell out stadiums. I'm just trying to be dumb. I'm just trying to be funny. But really, esports do draw huge crowds, so I think it will lend to things being taken more seriously in the esports industry. That video game will be considered the art that it is, and not just the frivolous games. I'm a big believer that that video games are art, as well as they are legitimate competitions, just as much as hockey would be. NHL 2K19 has its right in competitions, I believe. What the crowd would be, all of that, does what's a game that's competitive and not really very, like StarCraft does not have the scene that it used to, at least not in America. It's still big over in Korea, but like no, StarCraft does not bring in the amount of people that say League of Legends or PUBG does or Fortnite. Like I don't know of any Fortnite tournaments actually that's going on. Is there? I don't know that much about esports. That's the side of the video game stuff that I'm just kind of completely. I don't get. I don't. Not that I don't get it. Not that I can't report on it. Like I just don't follow it. It's so hard to follow. It's not just like your typical information. It's actually like following a sports team, which I'm terrible at in real life, and I'm just not like, oh, I love a good sports ball. You know, the Cleveland somethings or anothers. They're great. Those Cleveland something or anothers. They're fine. Group team thing. So yeah, that's about really all I have on that. I'm just kind of come up with shtick now, and we're looking at the camera funny. So I think that's about it for this. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts on this. What you think, if you think that racing sim should be considered a legitimate form of sport, not just esport, legitimate form of sport. What other esports do you think would cross over into legitimate form of sport? Is competitive DDR a thing? And if it's not, could we bring it back? Because goddamn, that game would be athletic. Social media links are over here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my show. We got your Twitch, we got your Twitter, we got your Facebook, we got your Patreon. Patreon is the best one, of course, because you could help support the channel. Hit the like button if you liked it, hit the dislike button if you didn't, but either way, it helps me out. Click up here to watch today's full episode. Click down here to watch the last episode. Both of those links are in the description down below. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. It is so good to be back. See you tomorrow.